gone either way on that call, but I reckon bowling first is the sensible call. Put the batters under early pressure and hopefully get the breakthrough.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Doesn't beat the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. Rajasthan are 3 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
Right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Brilliant diving stop. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. 4 runs added there. Rajasthan are 7 for none. Johnson from the north end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nice shot. Straight and going. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
That's a big wicket. You want to send the key people back to the pavilion quickly. Excellent work.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Beats the field with a great shot. Straight to the fielder. Rahane has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
4 down, and it feels like they're stuck in first gear at the moment. Need to go up a notch soon.
Couldn't get it through the field. Square cut, finds point, no run. That was a nick, it's a missed chance, and that could well be 4. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. The bowler looks really confident. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Pushed under the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now, would have to be very happy with that last shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Well balanced and a flick of the wrist. Finally got some work to do to cut that off.
Samson got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Big edge. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Russell, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Samson watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Six runs out of there. Rajasthan are 31 for 1.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Edged it. They've gone up here. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket. Gone. Fine catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. Rajasthan are 35 for 2. Russell from the north end. Doesn't beat the infield. Great shot, pulled straight to back and square leg though. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Russell has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance though.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Was quick onto that in the infield. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Smacks that away through the gap. Massive outside edge. Ali ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Misses everything. Beats the bat. Jeez, how that missed the stump. Peach of a delivery. Finds the fielder with that shot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Great shot, pulled straight to back of the square leg goal. End of the over, 3 off it. Rajasthan 48 for 2. Guwahati coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Swept away but finds the fielder. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Square cut, finds point, no run. Lovely cover drive, is straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away. Guwahati has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Beats the cover field. Nice shot.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Great shot, through the gap. Couldn't get it through the field. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 5 runs added in that over. Rajasthan 60 for 2.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight.
Going with spin now. precision in that shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Drilled that one away. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Got that away nicely. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Rajasthan 71 for 2. Iyer from the north end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Straight to the fielder.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of the over, 6 off it. Rajasthan 77 for 2. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Over. Rajasthan are 86 for 2. Rana, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Doesn't beat the infield. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
End of the over. 9 off it. Rajasthan are 95 for 2. Russell back into the attack. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Was quick onto that in the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. After a bit of a slow start, these two have really started looking good out there. Rana from the north end. Over the infield with a cracking shot. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot, gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Johnson, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Power and precision in that shot.
4 runs. They're so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Got it. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Cuts that off well in the infield. Straight drive, mid-off, and cut that one off. Can't get that outside the ring field. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Mardwal coming in.
Great shot, pulled straight to back and square leg though. A lot of pressure coming into the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Smacks that away through the gap. Couldn't get it through the field. Collects that one simple as you like inside the ring. 3 added in that over. Kolkata are 3 for none. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Great shot through the gap. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for 4.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Finds the edge. Really playing all their shots over. Very expensive.
The power play probably holds the key to winning this game, and they're off to a good start.
Madwal from the north end. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on. We'll collect that one though. Top edge and just over the keeper. Been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Drilled that one away. Six runs added in the over. Kolkata 22 for none. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Great shot, gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. Than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Samson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. And he just stands and admire that shot.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Kolkata, 33 for none.
That's 4 overs down in the power play and they've batted really well. Good running and shot making sees them ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Archer coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Straight to the fielder. Nice shot, straight to gully. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. Kolkata, 34 for none. Sharma from the south end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short finally.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Just quick onto that in the infield. Needs to be on target. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Clipped away neatly off the pass. Should get forward.
It was timed well for four. Gee, that was a good shot.
End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up. Faruqi, the left armour, is the new bowler from the north end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Got that away nicely. Five runs out of there. Kolkata 49 for none. Archer back on now. Times, through the point with a racing around.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. It just needed to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, and collect that one though. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, Kolkata 56 for none. Going with pace now. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. Wide square leg. Could be four. Brilliant diving stop. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Get over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
That really wasn't a great delivery. It was seen early and dispatched.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Kolkata 64 for none. The left arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Big edge, where's that going? Perfectly timed.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Edge, but it drops safely. 10 runs added there. Kolkata is 74 for none.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Can't get that outside the ring field. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Edged, what a ball! Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the over. Kolkata are 83 for none. Faruqi from the south end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Good shot, a beauty. Pulled away into the gap. Could be 4 more. Couldn't get it through the field. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position. I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even went on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Eight runs out of there. Kolkata a 91 for none. Maguire coming back into the attack. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Perfectly timed. Doesn't beat the infield. Five runs out of there. Kolkata a 96 for none. Huge edge.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to the batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Cuts that off well in the infield. Beats the field with a great shot. 11 runs out of there. Kolkata over 7 for none.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Marwal from the north end. Great shot, pulled straight at
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. And the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was